Um, gosh, so much, so much energy going through my body right now. And you know what? For the first time in my life, like this, there's no turning it down anymore. Like there's no turning it down. And that's really that's what the Maestro class is all about. If you guys have been wondering, like, what do you guys do in Maestro class? We stop turning our shit down. We stop turning our shit down. You know, we are walking around in this world like wimpy beings of consciousness, and what we came here to be is warrior women for a different reality, warrior men for a different reality. That's what we came here to change. We didn't just come here to get more money or change our relationships or get a bigger house. We actually came to create a totally different reality. And the only way that's going to get actualized is if we stop turning our shit down. And that's going to get messy sometimes. That'll show up weird and flaily and angry, and you'll accidentally slip into feelings, whatever. Fine. That's what allowance is for. And consciousness includes everything and judges nothing. And that's the gift of consciousness and the gift of awareness and the gift of choice. So my hair is doing this crazy conductor thing today. So let's go with it.
You look like Giorgio.
I need a symphony to conduct. So we're gonna pull today without the piano because I just want to. So I want you to close your eyes, everybody. So anything that doesn't allow you to be, to know, to perceive and receive the potency that you be with total ease, could we destroy it and create all that?
Yes, please.
Times a godzillion, right, wrong, good, bad, POD, all name, shorts, boys, and beyonds. And what I want you to do right now is, sweet Heather, I'm just going to mute you because we've got a beautiful wind noise. I want you to tap into the potency of the earth. So right under your feet is this humming, thrumming, alive, vibrant, ever moving, ever creating magma core of possibility. And it has no point of view about anything. It has no point of view about what we inflict on it. It has no point of view about what we be. It's stupid. It has no point of view about our judgments. It just keeps supporting us and changing. When we inflict something on the earth, it just changes. Sometimes that means species go away and then other ones are created. And sometimes that means certain plants are killed and then other ones are created. It doesn't have a point of view. It just keeps creating. So I want you to tap into that potency. And then I want you to tap into the potency that shows up sometimes when things piss you off. You're welcome. So how everywhere you have shut that down, turned it off, turned it down, could we destroy it and create all that? Yes. Right, wrong, good, bad, POD, POC, all name, shorts, boys, and mountains. Everywhere we've misidentified potency as anger and anger as potency, and we've turned it off. Could we destroy it and create all that? Yes. Right, wrong, good, bad, POD, POC, all name, shorts, boys, and mountains. Now there is a difference between feelings and potency. Feelings stick. Feelings take you into story. Feelings take you into the whys and the becauses, and they need justifications and they need reasons to exist. Potency just is. Potency is that dragon energy that you be, that if you would let yourself be it, could change everything. So everything that doesn't allow you to be it, know it, perceive it, and receive it, will you destroy it and create that? Yes. Right, wrong, good, bad, POD, POC, all name, shorts, boys, and beyonds. So what energy, space, and consciousness can you and your body be to be the dragon of possibility you truly be for all eternity? And everything that doesn't allow it, will you destroy and uncreate it? Yes, right, wrong, good, bad, POD, POC, all name, shorts, boys, and beyonds. So that energy, I want you to allow that into every little molecule of your body. Your body may move, it may twitch, it may shake. You know, you make me want to shout. You may sing, but let that in. There may be a deep sense of peace with it. There may be a vibrancy to it. There may be an intense not intensity, like a surge with it. Just let it be. Let all of that intensity and that potency nurture you. And then I want you to expand that out into the room you're in, into the city you're in, into the province you're in, into the country you're in, into the continent you're on. And go 100,000 miles beyond that and 100,000 miles beyond that. And then when you think you can't get any further, go further. Because you can. You'll notice that when you make something infinite and it doesn't get any less, that it's true for you. When you make a feeling infinite and it goes away, it's not true for you. So where have you turned yourself down to fit in, to be liked, to not be judged? Can we please revoke, recant, rescind, renounce, denounce, destroy, and create all that? Times a gazillion, right, wrong, good, bad, pot, all name, shorts, boys, and beyonds. You do not fit in. You do not belong. You are definitely fucking different. And what a gift. What a gift your awareness is. What a gift the fact that you see things nobody else sees. You're willing to move on things nobody else is willing to move on. Everywhere you've turned that off, turned that down, excluded it from your life, will you destroy it and create all that?
Yes.
Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, all land, shorts, boys, and beyonds. So expand out again. And from that place of being bigger than the universe, I want you to pull. Pull in the contribution and the potency and the everything that you are and the everything that the universe wants to contribute to the everything that you are into your reality. Pull in the potency of what you know. Pull in the potency of what you be. Pull in the potency of the awareness that you have of future, the awareness, all the awarenesses that you've gained from all of the past. Pull in all of the knowledge, all of the wisdom, all of the knowing, all of the learning, all of the capacities that you've cut off, shoved out, let go of, into now, right now. Pull in all of the seekers that you've been desperately trying to find that you can now actually pull into your world. Pull in all of the people into your classes. Pull in all of the money that you would like to be having. Pull in what you desire. Be that for you. And everywhere you've made yourself wrong for giving up, even though this won't be the one clearing to clear all of that, could we destroy it and create it? What would it take for that to be the clearing that changes every wrongness on the whole entire planet? No, that's an every 10-second choice. What can you now be that would outcreate every limitation you've chosen with total ease? Everything that doesn't allow that, will you destroy it and create it? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, all nine shorts, boys, and beyonds. What can you now be that would outcreate every limitation you've chosen up to this point with ease? Pull that into your world. What can we all together be that would outcreate this reality and actualize a totally different reality with total ease? And I want you to just become aware of each other, everything you're all being, Everything you're all pulling in, tap into that. Any created walls of separation, will you destroy and create that? Right, wrong, good, bad, POC, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds. And I want you to just let little trickles go out. Reverse the flow. Just let it flow out of you. And then split into a million shimmering trickles, tickles, whatever. To every being, every molecule on this planet and off this planet and on other planets and anywhere in the universe that's going to contribute to you actualizing this reality, this knowing, this reality that you are aware of on this planet. We're here now. This is our world. You're in my world now. And I want you to perceive what that is for you. You're in my world now. I'm not run around by your judgment, your conclusions, your projections, your thoughts about what I should be or should not be doing. This is my world. Welcome or fuck off. Right, wrong, good, bad, POC, all nine shorts, boys and beyond.
Whoa.
So that, just that. So maybe run that today or play with that. Like, if I were being the dragon of possibility, I'd truly be, what would I choose?